No city has been transformed as fully, as completely, as suddenly, as unexpectedly, as totally out of the blue as Houston, Texas. This city, throughout all of its history, had been a biracial southern city dominated and controlled in an automatic, taken-for-granted way by white men. And in the space of the last 30 years has become the single most ethnically diverse major metropolitan area in the country. This is the 30 years after World War II. America emerged out of that war the sole economic power on the planet. All of our potential competitors were decimated by the war experience. 38% of the jobs in Houston, in America, were union jobs. And the poorest 20% of American families more than doubled their incomes in those 30 years after World War II. The richest 5% doubled theirs. Those were the years when the rising tide lifted all boats. The average American man, whatever his job was, literally doubled his income between 1950 and 1970. We are suddenly in a new world where the good blue-collar jobs have disappeared and education has become the critical determinant of a person's ability to earn enough money to support a family in the global knowledge economy of the 21st century. Blacks and Hispanics, even more than Asians and much more than Anglos, understand the critical importance of education. They know that you've got to get education beyond high school to get a decent job. If they're not getting that education, it is demonstrably not because they don't value education or understand its importance. It's because of concentrated poverty. After the oil bust of 1982, that fateful date, the Anglo population of Harris County stopped growing. And all the growth of this, the most rapidly growing city in America, all of it has been the influx of African Americans, Latinos, and Asians. If Houston's African American and Latino young people are unprepared to succeed in the knowledge economy of the 21st century, it is hard, if not impossible, to envision a prosperous future for Houston. That is who we are and will be as the 21st century unfolds. And the other point to make is that this is a done deal. Close the borders, build your fence. Not another immigrant ever again will be allowed to come to these shores. We're going to close off America. 60-year-old Anglos are not going to be making a whole lot more babies. I tell you, you can go to the bank on this, right? No force in the world is going to stop Houston or Los Angeles or America from becoming more Latino, more African American, more Asian, and less Anglo as the 21st century unfolds. Nothing in the world can stop that. Quality of place has suddenly become critical to Houston's efforts to position itself for prosperity. What is going to be the source of Houston's wealth in the 21st century? Houston's location in the East Texas oil fields that counted for everything in Houston's wealth in the 20th century is going to count for less and less, and eventually for zilch. The resource of the knowledge economy is housed between the ears of the best and the brightest people in America who can live anywhere. Houston was built on a crummy little bayou 50 miles from any natural barrier in any direction. No mountains, no forests, no rivers. Can we build a city that will be more green, more healthy, more beautiful, more attractive, with another 1 million people in it than today? Only if we figure out a way to guide that growth.